But yes, we are in a ruin which was occupied by vampires. And to be honest, I mean, if you look at this place, there are worse places to be. It's quite majestic in a way. In a cold, sad, dark and blood-hoarding kind of way. Speaking of which, though, my one concern... I just used my potion of cure disease. Too early, foolishly. And yet, I have a feeling I've contracted something rather sinister all over again. And here we are in Hamar's Shame. And you know what I just realised? I didn't go to that dwarven storeroom, did I? Outside Mazuvt. I said I would, and what the hell did I bloody well do? I came right over here instead. So that is back over here. Can I place a custom marker there or something? Something to just remind me? I don't want to fast travel from here. I want to place a mark marking my own failure and me have to go back there. Oh god, this is a tacky system. Ain't gonna work at all, but one more go. Play something nearby. Forget it, forget it. It'd be hard to forget if it's right next to that tomb with the champion Boethia. I'll just go pick up whatever I need from there. Or even, there might not be anything even in there, but it's just to know for sure. Anyway, that is not the biggest of my problems. I finally figured out that this is it. Sanguinaire Vampiris. I contracted this in a second fight with a bunch of vampires here. I rather stupidly... Thanks, guys. I rather stupidly took a potion of cure disease after a first initial fight I had with some vampires earlier on in the cave. I came into this final place, I contracted it again, and I do not have a potion to that end. I don't think I have the alchemy ingredients. Well, I might have the ingredients, but I don't have the formula to make a potion of cure disease again. So I am thinking, I'm not gonna be visiting any major cities for a long period of time. Now stay with me here. Markarth I've been to Riften, but I'm not going back there for a while anyway. I'm gonna start a circle now, which is gonna bring me eventually back to Winterhold. I might drop in Dawnstar along the way, but I'm not going to Solitude, I'm not going to Whiterun, I'm not going back to Riften or Markarth or Windhelm. I'm not going any of those ways. So I'm not going to be going to any major shrines which can cure my diseases just like that. Which leads me to believe that, well, first of all, I don't know if this is truly curable. It's just not part of my knowledge set whether this is actually curable. I took a potion of cure disease, but I'm not even sure whether that even nulled it last time. I did technically catch it again, but can it stack? I don't know. And maybe it's for the best that I don't know. But what I am thinking is, well, I have got a long journey ahead of me. A long journey. A long journey of difficult decisions. And I had considered, I may as well get moving, I had considered down the line that there's a bunch of Ysgramor's artifacts which are bound with the companions. And although the companions are nowhere near like the Ysgramor's initial companions, which came from Mora, they are still the companions, and they're still charged with the protection of Ysgramor's artifacts. Where's the bloody lever? There it is. Yes. And I've heard, of course, there's rumours about werewolves in Skyrim, and then there's rumours about companions and werewolves, obviously completely unfounded. But at any point that I was thinking if I had to join the companions and have to face the idea of becoming a werewolf, I'd face it, reluctantly. I hadn't thought, even for one moment... Bloody hell, where did that... I'm headed that way now. I'm headed to find Azura's star. God, is it worth going in this weather? Should I make camp? I should probably make camp somewhere. Next to all these dead Imperial souls. Ooh, this will be a perfect place to make camp. Who the hell is that? Stormcloak? Hello.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim,
Is there a...
tell them to head them in hell. Over at Stormcloak. We'll show us faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
This is where I came in. Right. Tell you what, guys. Tell you what. I can't see a thing. I ain't even got finished explaining what I'm going to do. No.
Gods, another fight.
Oh, for goodness sake. We're off back up here. We're off back up here. It was safer. Can I get back? I can't get back up there. Is that... you're not... Sorry, that was a case of mistaken identity. I don't even know why. You're not even remotely like a cat.
If anyone
Who's carrying my... It's you.
You want to ask me something?
Yeah, I want to take... I want to get the tent ready.
Pooling our resources.
Give me that. Thank you.
Let us go.
I'm going to make a tent. I should have stayed inside. I should have stayed inside. But you know what? I don't think it's enough. I just dropped that. I should not drop that. I need to use it. That'll do. Hey, it's going to suddenly materialise, and you, faithful companion,
Okay, let us see what we
are
have.
carrying some firewood, if I recall. So I sent you to... There you go, you got a decent amount. 6 is required for a fire, or is it 4? I think it's 4, but I'm going to take 6 anyway, just in case.
What?
And build campfire. Let's get that in a decent position. That'll do. Place here. Use campfire. And let's put Merlin's skills to the test, shall we? As if I spent all this time with Merlin and this is all I bloody well learnt. Candlelight, lighting fires for literal fires.
You are taking us somewhere warm, right?
Nothing amazing. Get behind a fire, mate, then maybe you'll stop.
Talos guide you.
You are taking
Ooh, I
us
can
somewhere-
cook. Hey, tell you what. Chef Norton here.
Who has help?
I'll tell you what, and I am a pretty good cook. I spent 20 years cooking for the most fussiest old man.
Done with it, perhaps. You will
Fight.
allow.
Replenish fuel. Feed the flames by...
Anyone sneaks up on us. I'll
Oh,
spend
right, I thought it was a spell I was going to learn. No, it's just that. I don't need an additional 6 hours, I just started. And because everyone's talking to me, I'm not going to carry on saying what I was saying. I'm just going to get this out of the way. I'm glad to be cooking, though.
You are taking us some.
All this salmon stuff. How much salmon have I got?
Guide you.
And how much venison? There we go. Finally out of everything.
Think you might be in the wrong place, friend.
You are taking us somewhere.
Me in the wrong place? This is my fire!
Gisako has heard of the staff of Magnus.
Who-
Once you are done with it, perhaps you will allow.
This is not your tent! This is not your time to shine. This is not your time to commandeer my...
Gisako has heard of the staff of Magnus.
You guys are all winding me up now.
Once you are done with it,
Right, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use the lights. Fantastic, because you're all annoying me. We're gonna go to sleep for a bit. That's it. I'm gonna sleep for a solid 12 hours because I bloody well need it. So. Oh, God. I had considered the implications of becoming a werewolf. I considered that. But not for one moment had I considered ever becoming a vampire. Yet, coincidences do happen. Coincidences do happen. And it turns out that, well, I may have contracted such a disease. Yet, look at the conditions around me now. What have my biggest struggles been so far? Apart from moral struggles and caving people's skulls in so they don't report back to someone and impede my quest for the artifacts of Skyrim. My biggest struggle has been keeping warm. It has been moving, marching by day and marching by night, setting up camp and keeping fed and watered, keeping these guys fed and watered and keeping these guys warm. if I was a vampire, or showed the symptoms of it, forget all the bad stuff for now. I would be able to swim in frigid water. I wouldn't be slowed down. I would not freeze to death. I wouldn't have to eat. I wouldn't have to drink anything. I could still drink my skooma. I don't know what it would do to my metabolism, though. I don't know whether skooma would still be effective. Although after that last night out I had, as soon as I won't have another drink until I find out what the hell happened on that last night out. So it's kind of redundant. But it just makes you think. I'd not wished for this. I'd not even thought that it would happen. But I'm not going to be anywhere near any shrines or any potions of cure disease. And I'm thinking is, as long as I keep my helmet on and keep incognito, which I plan to anyway because of what happened at Helgen. Then maybe it won't be the worst thing in the world. Or at least it won't be that big of an inconvenience. I'll use it to my advantage until I can get it cured. If I can get it cured. That's the thing. Should I leave it to chance? Don't know.
You want to talk?
Yeah, I do. Take the tent.
What are we trading?
The tent. But yes, as you can see, clearly a lot on my bleeding mind.
Okay, let us get back
My
to
fire. I'm going to ruin it for you so you don't get to sit down. Yeah, there you go.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Guys, we're leaving.
Gallows guide.
Already, I'm freezing me bleeding arse off. I didn't even get warm, did I? I didn't even get warm. Because I was too frustrated on telling the story and avoiding their fight and them using my bleeding beds in the middle of combat. So much dead. Shame I can't just commandeer one of these horses. Or the one I found the other time would have been bloody useful by now. Freezing to death. Bloody hell. I'm gonna have to make a fire. Do I have any more firewood? Don't think so. I might have some on me, but... Or do I? Any caves? Immediately nearby. There's a hunter's camp. Ooh, I won't even have to make a fire, will I? Provided there's a fire here. I don't expect to get warm, but as long as it's here. Come on. There's even a horse. Is it below me stealing a horse? Answer, no. All depends on the opportunity. The Falkreath Stormcloak camp. Well, I'll tell you what then, some of your soldiers over there just borrowed my bloody tent for the night. I'm going to borrow yours if you don't mind. Let me get warm.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, again,
Damn faithless
as long as I
traitors.
keep my helmet on, I should be fine. I should be fine. I wanted to hide my face anyway, at least until I'd gone to Whiterun. Purely because, well, I've got a rather distinctive face, to be quite honest with you. I'm a dark elf, but it's just... It adds more to it, even being a vampire, doesn't it? It's kind of obvious. I'll use it to my advantage. Can you guys stop trying to talk to me, please? I'm not interested. I'm not interested in what you have to say. I don't care if it's rude. I'm not. Talking to more important people, thank you very much.
Once you are done with it, perhaps
Keep
you
your
will
eyes
allow
open.
Jazargo to borrow it.
I can't hear myself speak. Right. Whew. But yeah, those are my current thoughts on the matter. If I have no choice in this matter, I'm going to use it to my advantage, because these kind of situations, I'm not going to be building a fire every 5 minutes. I'll probably still have to sleep, but I won't have to eat. I won't have to catch any game, I won't have to buy anything. Maybe I can use it as a way of, like fasting, if you know what I mean. Although, I will get the bloodlust. Who the hell am I going to use for a bloodlust? Not Jizargo. Too much attitude, not Inigo. He's my personal... He's the devil on my shoulder. When I think I want to murder someone, he's the first person I send in there to get the job started. Kajo is the model person. He's the Khajiit among us who is the reformist. The guy who recommends do not mix gambling and drink, you know? He has a drink every so often, but he's not as bad as us. Yeah, is it because he is the most sensible one among us that I might have to use him to feed on? I hope I can just find someone and lock them in a room somewhere and just go in and spend a couple of minutes just feasting, because I don't know how I feel about this. Anyway, I am warm, the flames lift my spirits. Am I actually getting warmer? 14% warmth, still 14%. Tell you what then, can I run down to there? What's the best way to go? I can go through Riverwood and go round, but there's a barrow there, isn't there? I can't follow the shoreline as reliably. I'd be better off shadowing this side of the lake. Maybe I can go through Falkreath. Maybe I could. I don't know, though. No, I'm going to follow the roads until I can no longer. Shall we do this? Shall we get going? Let's get going. See how far I can get. We're headed northwest to the main road, which hugs the lake. I've already ballsed up. Let's keep going this way. I don't have to go back into Helgen. I suspect bandits have already taken over the place. I'm thinking that purely because if I was a bandit, that's exactly what I would do. Hello. The air warms. Just in time. Right, I don't know what's going on here at Helgen, but I'm not interested. Just keep up here. You're right, Inigo. I don't want you getting a cold. Oh, God! First heart attack of the day. Goodness sake. Do him. How can a bear sneak up on you? I suppose the rain plays a role, but... Crikey. God. It's gonna give me an aneurysm one day, I swear. Who the hell are you? Almort. Keep my distance. As long as your business is not mine, my business is not yours. I don't care how long that lasts, as long as it lasts long enough. Skeever. Thank you. No energy left in the mace of Molag Ball, apparently. Right then, I am drenched. Let's charge this. This whole charging malarkey is going to be a hell of a lot different once I get this Azura's Star, providing I even get to keep it. If I don't get to keep it, then, well, look at it this way. I'm going to try to keep it. I'll do everything in my power to keep it. I'll work with a Daedra, providing that I get the artifact at the end of it. If they wish to deprive me of it, I have no idea why a Daedra would cling on to something in a not material world to them. But if they did, then I would turn on them. Simply because the quest requires it. As in the same sense, the quest requires me to ally with people that I wouldn't necessarily want to be associated with otherwise. Just gotta keep hugging the lake, I suppose. May as well go to the shore, make it quicker. Who's this? Skeleton? From where? Oh, here. Usually there's a necromancer. Just nightshade and lavender. I'm not taking lavender off a grave, even though I just took one. The wind took it, promise.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
Let's just keep hugging. The lakeside. Better. Now, let's have a look at this quest description. It is the Black Star. Nelakar has told me that his old mentor, Melon Varen, was experimenting on Azura's star. Melon's last known location is Ilinalta's Deep. Now, I remember, what's her face? I've forgotten what the hell her name is. Her who supposedly had seen my coming to be Azura's champion. I'd rather bleeding not be. But even if it is Azura, or Boethia for that matter, them two, I like those two in the same way I like Akatosh, but you know, you don't want to be that champion, you don't want to be that tied to them. I don't want to take me in death. Nothing's your fault, mate. But yes, they did mention that the Azura Star was held in a place which was besieged by water, yet not taken by it. Words to that effect. Definitely not in that order, definitely not even expressed in that way. But the same kind of thing. Somewhere which is besieged by water. Of which I think this... I've noticed like a little platform in the middle of the lake. It's not where the objective is taking me to. But it's awfully close by, and that seems redundant otherwise. So... How far around have I got to go? I've got a camp here where I can rest afterwards. I've got some good food. Nice backpack as well.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
Well, I've got stomach rot, and apparently I might be a vampire soon. So I'll get back to you on that. How about that? Fishermen like this in the middle of nowhere would be great to feast on. Just the idea of it, purely hypothetical. No need to look over your shoulder or something. Nice bag though. If I could get that in a black, I might keep that. As soon as I get my next suit of armour, I'll look at getting a new backpack and a cloak to match, I think. Finally bind it all together. Saw that. Cheeky git. Come here. It's all useful. Right, should be dead ahead. Kinda. How far is dead ahead? Quite ahead. I'm so excited that I'm going to be level 20. I don't even know why. It just, you know, it's come rather quickly. Although, quite a lot's been done in this period of time. It's just, you know, it's come rather quickly, that's all. Thought you were a mud crab, because forget it. J'zargo is many things. Love them a bit still. I do. Love all three of them. Even if we do have issues. Both domestic and alcoholic. In Alta's Deep, besieged by water or what? Someone over there? No, but I'll check out this place further afterwards. Until then, shall we head inside, guys? Shall we? I thought your feet were on fire then. Is there a sun breaking? Getting water in my eyes. Come on, let's go. I'm expecting quite a scrap in here. I hope it isn't too claustrophobic. Let's go. Journal of Fishermen's. Songs of the Return. Okay. Fisherman's Journal? A decent catch of fish is getting harder to come by. Without a good spot soon, I don't think we'll survive the next winter. So, I'm travelling further south towards Lake Ilinalta. Ilinalta, I got there. Fuck's sake's cursed. Whole Imperial fort just sank into the water one day, and they say the ruins have been haunted since. When I asked, I got ghost stories. Tales of people who went out near the lake and never came back. They say spirits haunt the hallways of the sunken fort and steal little children from their mothers' cribs. No amount of coin could convince any of the nearby villagers to guide me there, so I'm following the White River. Divines protect me. I hope the stories aren't true. Although on that basis, I'm just been a necromancer's lair. Silver sword's coming out to play. Although I may as well stick with the bound bow. And actually, you're the fisherman. Why has that only just clicked right now? What the hell? Talk about the writing on the wall. It has to be chained to the wall and be an actual body for me to notice it. Suppose I haven't had a very good track record of that recently, have I? Not noticing whether I've been infected. Not noticing or going to the Dwemer storage place. Best of intentions, surely. Let me guess, that'll be my way out. I hope it will be anyway. If this is a one-way trip, I have made a horrible mistake. And this fella who's supposed to be residing in here is to be quite a decent mage. Supposedly. I hear skeletons. Somewhere. There you are. You got any friends? You might have one behind a door. I think I can hear two. Is it just you? About to find out. Just you for now. I see a book I have not read.
What was that?
Okay. Oh, where did you come from? Hey! More. Be careful against... What the bloody hell happened there? Oh, right, yeah. I thought that person just mysteriously died, but it got resurrected and died again. I think we're alright. For now. Salt pile. There's gotta be more flour in there, surely. Gem fragment. I have quite a few of these fragments. I think they're useless, though. I don't know. Are they useless? I don't know enough yet. Human heart.
Maybe we should ready our weapons, just in case.
Feel free to. And who are you? Fury. Creatures and people up to level 6 will attack anything nearby. Ooh.
Khajiit got your back.
Certainly have a look at that. This looks to be nothing new to report.
This place is not stable. We should move along quickly. I do not enjoy being crushed or drowned.
Agreed. Let's go deal with this. Come here.
This place is not very welcoming.
Not stable, not welcoming. Why are we here? Eh? Because of the pheasants I can harvest, clearly. Why do you put cooked meat next to uncooked meat? Strange, strange people. Right. Check this side. Nothing of value. No. Keep going then. We got a door. Can I harvest that? Snowberries growing inside. Did I interrupt a meal?
It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with this argo.
See how far we get. Hopefully there's no one gonna hear this. Nope. Ooh, nice shot. If I may say so myself. What are you gonna do? You gonna come in here? Here you are. I can't get a shot on you. Guys, is there.
Example of skill and pace.
Where the hell's this one? It's a wolf. Petty soul. That, whatever that is. Oh dear, this is one of these where there might be treasure underneath there, but is it worth getting wet? Troll fat. There's a fire. Is it worth it? Maybe. I'm using stairs underwater. How screwed up is that? I need to take some water breathing like yesterday. Not seeing anything though. Let me out. It's urgent. Let's get warm here for a second. Right, that'll do. What am I hearing? More skeletons, that's what. As long as I get the first hit in, they're rather satisfying. I imagine getting caught up in one of those swings, as careless as they are, will bloody well hurt. Oh no. Oh no. Anyone else? I can hear you. 45 health. Stand ready. Where are you coming from? And heavy adept robes? Ooh. Ooh, are they? Is adept any better than what I have now? It is. I'm going up in the world. I've never been awarded the robes which I wear, am I? I'm always finding them. Which is, you know, I'll try to take that as a reflection of my character and who I am as a person at this college. Surely I'm doing very important work. However, I'm carrying too much. No, I'm not. Let's get on it. What the hell is that? Darkest darkness. I need to give you guys some goods to carry soon as well. Probably sooner rather than later. I'm probably going to get over encumbered relatively shortly. There we go. Right on cue. Who do I need to talk to? It's you, isn't it?
Khajiit got your back.
Probably need to talk to J'zargo too. Got a few more spell tomes I need to deposit with him. So, I got to give you Grand Staff of Charming. I can't give you that. What else have I got here that I'm not wearing? There is that. There is that. There is that. I need to forge those together next time I'm at a forge. Firewood. It's another big one. Right, there is also that. I don't know why I have those. But that'll do for now, I think.
Khajiit will follow.
Thank you. All this would be fixed if I just managed to get back to the college the first time. The Amulet of Kings. I will be reading that fairly soon. Right, there are bandits in here, so hopefully I can take advantage. Someone's coming. You guys still on the prowl, so there's definitely a bandit here I heard earlier. Probably to the right. Damn it. Do not dodge like that, please. My stamina, my movement speed has been stolen by Frost. Ascendant Necromancer. Oh, what a shot. Nice one. Tried to dodge out of the way and you guys just stole the life from him. Firewood. Can I? Just because it's valuable, I'm gonna hand it over. You can carry some more.
What is yours is mine.
Firewood, mate. It's all yours.
Let us proceed carefully.
Is that where I'm gonna find it? I think that's where I'm gonna find it. Although, where's the... Am I missing something? Or is there not a lever to pull that down? I can just get to the other side relatively quickly. Is going to be a lever on the other side alone?
This is not Jizargo's fault.
Nothing is your fault, Jizargo. Come on, mate. Just when those guys attacked you the other day, there was no reason for them to do that. I am confused. I guess I just got to use the stairs into nowhere. Don't want the dagger, but I took it anyway, of course. And Necromancer. You were a tough cookie. Tough cookie. Very close to being over encumbered again. Very, very, very close. Let's have a go. Jizargo already has apprentice robes, doesn't he? He does. He deserves some adept robes, maybe more than me. Arguably I've done more for the college, but he's been along for the ride, and he knows more spells. His magical aptitude is unmatched. Speaking of which, Jizargo, I'm going to give you a ton of books now. Sorry for interrupting you. I'll give you all these books. All the ones I've read, anyway. You're going to take all this off my hands. The Mythic Dawn commentaries. Do not let those go. Those are absolutely vital. Keep putting those on, and look, this is the way to get rid of carry weight, isn't it? Ethereum Wars. There we go.
Lead on, friend.
Scribble some progress. And what is this? A wooden door. Am I the only one... Have I missed the door? Yeah. To... the deluge. Which is down there. It's down there. I have not missed the door. I have simply not progressed to the door yet. It's in there. When you start doubting yourself, that's when it's the end. Don't doubt yourself, for goodness sake. Not this early in the game. Ilinalta's Deluge. I hope we're not going to just blow up on the other side of this door. No, we're not. We're deeper in, though. Right by it. Here, a dark elf.
We can just sacrifice another disciple.
At least 3.
Yes, will do.
Anyone got a bow?
What do you need? Show me. What is the plan? Okay.
Nab him. Is that actually going to work? No, you're going to run right up to him. Of course. And you've got a pickaxe again. That did not go well.
Everything smells damp and mold.
I had to try it. Don't want the bloody fragments. The Hope at the Redderum. Minor healing, extreme healing. Extreme, get the hell out of the way. Thank you very much. There's not a way forward there, is there? Let's just grab that. And then we're away. Right. Yeah, I need to go. Sorry, mate.
Something on your mind?
That's a problem.
Pooling our resources.
You have a pickaxe, a hatchet, and an axe. I'm afraid.
What happens next? I'm with you, my friend.
If anyone sneaks up on us,
Hey, do you have
I'll
that
smell
bow?
them coming.
Hey, look at you. You got the
Or
bow I gave
I
you.
might not. We will see.
Ah, bless you. I then need to give you, because you're the sensible one, an iron dagger, a pickaxe, a hatchet, a woodcutter's axe. But what else do I have to give you? I've already offloaded all my books. So I think that's more or less it.
Lead on, friend.
It does go to show that I need to be getting to the Winterhold College sooner rather than later. Or at least back to Merlin's Tower, but that won't be for a good while yet. Till then, they're just going to have to carry my burdens. Some might argue that is their only purpose, but I like these guys. One and a skeleton. Necromage? The hell's a necromage? What's the difference between a necromancer and a necromage? A necromancy. You're not reforming, are you? No. A necromancy which is not like a passive magic. It's instead used as part of a more active role in combat, maybe? I don't know. Going in one of these. Which means this looks like a place where I should... Tell you what have I got? Frenzy poison. That'll do. Could do with damaging your magicka, but you know what? Sneak attack and the damage poison. Another necromage. Let's take him, and the skeletons won't matter. Damn it! Oh god! 45 health, healing. God, I gotta push to you. Come here! Death almost crept up on me then. Almost crept up on me. We're getting wet again. Cool and refreshing. I'm drenched, but not defeated. Now, I have a feeling this is going to be the big bad. Where the hell is he? I was expecting the... What's his name? Veren. How long ago did he leave? That can't be him, surely? Oh my god, it's him. Broken Azura's star. Please tell me this can be fixed. Bring the star to Ariana or bring it to Nelakar. If I bring it to... Who's Ariana? Is that the dark elf at the shrine? I think it might be, though I'm not exactly sure on the name. Right. Though some scoffed, some scorned at the very notion of experimenting on a Daedric artifact, I have succeeded where the ignorant and the superstitious would not even dare to try. The Black Star, my achievement of the Daedric Lord Azura, a re-envisioning, a remastering of the ultimate soul gem. It shall become the vessel of my immortality, final proof that mortals can live as indefinitely as the denizens of oblivion. The visions, the voices that Azura sent to taunt me, while some called me mad, I knew the truth. Nothing can be held sacred in the pursuit of advancing the very nature of magic itself. Let the Daedra send their foul mages into my mind. They have given me the burning desire and unrelenting discipline to shut out all influence, all morality. My disciples and I have built a new site, free of the prying eyes of those primitive minds in Winterhold. Fort Ilinalta. We had been conducting a few minor experiments before our exile, some of which led to the disruption of the island, but a few enchantments have kept the ruins intact. And beneath the waters of Lake Ilinalta has been a perfect place for the final phase of the Black Star. Was your soul and life force put into there, or did it backfire and take your soul and life force and just deposit it all over the bloody room?
Just honest.
Take that, take that. Well then. Downstairs, is that what they were talking about? Were they talking about killing another disciple to try bring him back? Or what? Something to do with the star, or... It's interesting. I think. Is it interesting? It's interesting. Either way, I have a broken Daedric artifact, and if... I can't remember who the name of the Dark Elf woman guarding the Azura's shrine. I'm going to assume that other person is her. But I am going to take it back to Nelakar. If I can take it back to a human at least, or a high elf. Someone who, you know, operates within our means and our plane. It's a hell of a lot safer. See if we can get it fixed and taking it to Azura herself. So if I can get it fixed, I won't necessarily have to take it to Azura at all. Although that depends entirely on the state of the star. What may well lurk within. I honestly don't know what to make of that yet. Not enough evidence, I don't think. We shall see. So what is next? I think Rorikstead is next, to be honest. We can stay there for a night's sleep. Get a refill of water. Some proper water. Not some piss from one of these puddles nearby. Yes, to get to Rorikstead is to literally get back on the main road and follow the fork. Reforge the Galdur amulet. Why do I have to reforge it down there? That is strange. Right near Red Eagle's sword, though. Tell you what, yeah. Let's go to Rorikstead, ask about the incident, and then bed down there. Then, thereafter, can look into Red Eagle's sword and reforging the amulet with those 3 fragments I've got. Yes. The hell was that? There's a stone there. I'll find it some other time. I need the carry weight. I'm not going to sacrifice it, even if it is like guaranteed existence in the afterlife or something. Immortality. Can I get down here like a normal human being? Is there like a tower house I can drop onto? Is that deep enough to jump into? That is, I think. Just enough. Right, I am drenched, but heading the right way. Ugh. Let me off. I'm heading northwest to Rorikstead. Unless I somehow don't make it and get struck by lightning. Let's face it, it's a very real possibility. Oh my god. I did not expect that at all. I suppose I'm just on a reverse slope, but my god. I can link up to the road here, but I was just passing through a little pass between the mountains, and here I am on the other side on a snowy decline. Wow. Conditions are better, I'd be able to actually see. Is that Dragon's Reach? Can't even tell. Can't even tell. The mist has descended. And this is, yep, that's Whiterun Hold just there, of which I am not going into just yet. Or am I? No, that's in Whiterun Hold. Barely. So let's follow the road, although we do know that Trouble seems to follow the road too. Does that mean I'm Trouble? Are you looking at me like I'm Trouble? Huh? Trouble? I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm just gonna walk on by, and you're just gonna stay there. Not interested. Ooh, ooh. You guys just appeared. Okay.
There is much more desire,
End of a fight. Right, so we are entering Whiterun Hold after all. Is that Solitude all the way over there, or what? What the hell is that? I have no sense of perspective in this mist. And there's another bloody battle there. Is that to do with skirmish down there? Not even a mile over, there's one north. Let's just bear left, lads, and just look at this. Guys, just... Oh my god. Just a slaughter. Ulfric Stormcloak being an idiot, that's what happened. Some might say rebellion's due, but my god, do not unite behind a moron. I mean, yeah, apparently he can use the voice. He killed the High King Torag with his voice. I mean, what kind of a moron can get a hold of? Imagine, like, if I could use the voice. Like, God. Say Ulfric's as big as a moron to be able to use the voice. So what? The only worst person could be me. And you know what? Right there. Thank you. That fight happening with the Thalmor casually walking nearby is the perfect metaphor for the entire situation here in Skyrim. I reckon, you know guys, I reckon that no matter what happens in this civil war, no matter who wins or whether there's a stalemate, there's going to be tragic losses on both sides, as we just seen. I reckon it won't even matter who wins. I honestly don't. Skyrim will become, at best, a Thalmor vassal, because the winner of the civil war will be reduced to such a size that they can't put up any kind of military resistance. That's if the Thalmor want to bring forces all the way from Velenwood and the Aldemir Dominion. Or at worst, this will become an Aldemiri stronghold anyway. An Aldemiri province. I suspect that may well be the case, you know. You a hunter?
I am waiting for a good death.
Are you a different orc to the other one I saw the other day?
If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave.
Another time, maybe. I do grant good deaths, but when I can be bothered to. No disrespect. Thought you were going to start granting me a good death. Last thing I need.
Here we go again.
Broke your jaw in midair. And I've contracted something else. I'm just contracting anything at the minute. Next thing you know, you've contracted the common cold. Right, Roykstead in sight. Who the hell do I need to ask about? Sam. There's not a Jarl here. Is there an Elderman? Something like that? What time is it? Can't tell the conditions. 5 PM. Ask the locals about Sam and the staff in Roykstead.
Zargo will be successful. At least there is no doubt.
None of my local objectives are showing up. Someone on my left, someone in the field. I suspect it's you.
Traveling all of Skyrim.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place.
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Alright,
Take
not
care.
you.
You,
Can I... Whoa!
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again.
Ah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I picked up a set of brushes in the city rabbit.
Any other time, I would say I have no idea what you're talking about. I honestly would. I'm the kind of guy with that kind of attitude. But in this case, when it comes to drink in the morning after, I am always sorry.
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda.
Oh, so it's not your
Don't you
wife?
think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Dude. What happened with Gleder? Oh, hang on. What about the staff?
You mentioned something like that when you were running off with my goat. Tell you what, you bring back my goat, and maybe I'll give a damn about your staff.
I see. And what happened with Gleder? Oh, I don't. Do you want to ask?
You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick?
Yes.
Go get her. At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feet she likes.
I haven't had a shower since, I suppose. I need to find sound. Can I persuade you?
You didn't seem to need either to sell Gledder to the giant in the first place. I think you'll figure it out.
Oh, God, help me retrace my...
See you.
Retrace my steps. Find Gledder the goat. I do have nerve showing my face back here, apparently. So much so that despite the embarrassments, I need to find the inn. Is that the inn? That's the inn. Oh, God. Oh, Inigo was just saying something.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
Hello, Rorik or Roix? No, it must be a coincidence, surely. Hi.
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Give me a refill of water and don't look at me that...
Of course.
like that. God. Looking for work, any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty letter.
Thank you very much. At Rederin's Retreat. I've already been past there, haven't I? I have. Can I rent a room from you?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Mine for a day, eh?
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Inigo, you were just saying something. You got any thoughts?
Yes, my friend. I think I may have killed a lot of chickens during our drunken night out. If you see any disgruntled farmers looking my way, act casual.
Act casual.
All set?
Inigo, you know, in this line of work, in this land, killing a bunch of farmers' chickens might as well be a war crime.